Yeah, yeah. See my peanut butter jelly snack, pull it ride, lusky, painting. That's my sunshine when it's.
Okay, stop, you narcissist.
So, abs. Let's talk about abs, shall we? Hi, it's Zoe. Today we're going to talk about my deepest, darkest secret.
That you are just a YouTube nobody who struggles to pay rent and buy avocados?
Wrong.
So not that long ago, I was still on my weight loss journey, and every time I look on Instagram or on other platforms, I would see these girls with hourglass bodies with bomb abs, but they would literally eat anything they want, like pizza, fried chicken, burgers, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, things like garlic bread, all that fun stuff. And not that long ago, I would ask myself, what the actual hell? Yes, it could be genetics, and yes, abs relate to your body fat percentage, but here are 3 secret tips that I finally figured out that works for my body right now in order to eat anything I want and have abs. So before I start, I just wanted to quickly disclaim that these things work for me and my body right now. Particularly after I lost 30 pounds, I'm still able to maintain my weight and my body shape pretty consistently, even though I've been more lenient on whatever I eat. The effects could be very different for everyone. And before you do anything, remember to always love and respect your body and your health first, because that's the end goal. So don't starve yourself and don't go on a 1,200 calorie diet. That's not why we're here today. Today I'm going to be sharing my 3 painless ways of maintaining abs
while eating anything I want.
3 things. Yes, 3 things only that I do in order to have abs while eating anything I want. So the first thing I want to share is actually something already really popular. It's a dieting method called intermittent fasting. It's not really a diet. It doesn't change whatever you eat. It just changes when you eat. There are a lot of variations of this. Basically, it's a eating schedule for you to have like a prolonged time for your gut and for your digestive system to stay rested in order to better control your insulin level, which could trigger fat buildup and prevent fat loss. So this video is not going to be about the scientific rationale behind why intermittent fasting works, but I'm just going to tell you that ever since I started doing intermittent fasting around 6 months ago, I've seen that my body weight stayed very consistent. In addition to that, I've had a lot of really terrible cheat days. Not that I'm promoting cheat days, but I was able to eat some treats for myself.
No duh. Forever alone.
Like eating out, eating ramen, eating like nacho and cheese, eating like a lot of foods that you would think kill abs. But I was really happy to see that my abs are still alive and still very defined, even after I go through these not so healthy cheat days. Obviously, I would still describe my diet as pretty healthy, but I think intermittent fasting has definitely helped my stomach to be less bloated. Even if I eat a really big meal of like pasta or ramen or something the day before, the next morning after I fast for a while, like my stomach naturally just returns to its natural state, and that's literally like one of the biggest contributors to me maintaining my abs. A lot of times your abs just don't show up after you eat like ramen or you become really bloated the next day, but for me, I feel like intermittent fasting is not only a great way for me to burn fat pretty consistently, but for me to just stay away from bloating in general,
which is good.
And my second strategy for having abs while eating anything I want is to snack less. I said eating anything I want, but I didn't say I eat anything I want like 24/7. From the reasoning behind intermittent fasting, we know that snacking is a factor that spikes your insulin, and insulin prevents your fat getting burned. And honestly, like from a non-scientific standpoint, snacking all day just makes you feel more bloated and like your stomach is keeping on growing, and then like by a point you just like don't have that signal for you to like stop eating. So I feel like snacking is a pretty bad habit, and I would definitely try to avoid it, even though I still do snack sometimes, but those are the days that
I guess I don't have abs.
So avoid snacking if you want abs. Something I do to avoid snacking is to eat the snacks that I want to eat during my meals.
Genius.
So I kind of like have a large brunch that I eat
Literally anything I want.
and like just add anything I want, like chips and things, into my meal to make it like my happy meal. But then it's still not technically snacking because time-wise I didn't snack in between my meals. I just ate it as part of my meal.
Period.
So my third and last tip for having abs while eating anything I want is to dedicate 10 minutes every day and exercise my abs.
When I made that deal, they should go and pay bills. Time be on my ass, but I pull a stunt like Copperfield. Wanna see Holly's hills, that bitch got this my niche. Play my role, what you hold, little boy best on reach. Huh? Your shit dirt, you get curved, I just saw and reap. With that ease, hella clean, rips all on your knees. That's that work when you hurt, my head full of steam.
Yes, I still do a 10 minutes abs exercise every morning. Not so much for building abs, but just for like maintaining the muscle. I feel like you don't have to do it every single day, but I just do it anyways because I'm kind of scared to do my abs.
Huh?
I'm scared to lose my abs, and plus it's quarantine time, so there's some time in the morning instead of morning commute, so I dedicate it to my 10 minutes abs routine. You could definitely do the Alexis Ren abs workout, like how I gained my abs in the first place, or you can do any other like Chloe Ting, Pamela Reif. Those are really great exercises. Let's just not forget that abs are muscles, so in order to keep your muscles, you kind of have to exercise them. Even though like your core is kind of used as a central muscle like every single day, so that kind of helps you maintain it already. But I actually got used to doing my abs exercise routine in the morning, and I actually like doing it now because every time I complete one, I just feel so productive throughout my day already. So would highly recommend you to dedicate 10 minutes of your day, pick a few days in the week and just do those abs exercises, and you'll definitely be getting your abs so much sooner. Okay, to sum things up, these are my 3 secret ways to have abs while eating anything I want. So intermittent fasting, reduce snacking, and doing a 10-minute abs workout frequently. I think these are pretty easy to do, at least for me, and it works really well for me. Obviously, you can have abs so much easier if you just like eat really clean and exercise all the time, but I feel like this is the most painless way for me to do it, and I hope these strategies work for you as well. So thanks so much. much for watching. Hope these were helpful. Hope everyone gets the abs they want very, very soon and maintain your hard-earned abs while being able to enjoy life and enjoy whatever food you love eating. So that's it from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye!
This is the end.